Hi, everybody.
Hello, friends.
Oh, hi, buddies. Hi.
Welcome back to another episode of Guilty Treasure Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay! A certified technical difficulty-free show. Don't even think about it.
Don't at me.
Sorry for the delay. That was a bit of a family emergency, but
Everything's fine.
everything's fine.
Yeah.
And so
You're fine.
your face is fine. I definitely won 2 Brat-Off competitions just before we started.
What?
Wow.
I definitely
Flex.
defeated
Okay.
Chris Panda and Nikki.
Don't defeat Chris Pan on his birthday.
Anyway,
That's ice cold. Damn.
last time on Guilty Treasure Dungeons and Dragons, we had with
Indeed, we did.
That was exactly it right there.
That's
That
precisely-
explains everything.
it was Star Wars, but with more conjured bears.
And also, a way
Conjured
better
bears is
story.
exactly what Star Wars needs.
They're called
50%
Wookiees.
more bears.
Listen, I'm down.
Laurel called in his boys, and they're just like, "Bro!"
Yeah,
I can't do it.
and,
I
fucking
can't.
up.
I'm incapable of rolling my R's, so I'm incapable of it. What can I
Or
There we
intergalactic politics, though.
say? Yeah, that's
We'll
true.
get to
How
that.
about trade
That's what's keeping the
disagreement?
that's
Dude,
what's keeping the bears down.
What do you think I've been building up to? Why do you think you're going to the castle?
Yeah, Nairos is going to start a trade war with Toy Kingdom.
It's
And then
perfect.
it's
She
gonna-
has access to all the pumpkins.
Oh,
So-
oh yeah.
Anyway, the DM learned finally grasped the lesson about action economy, and so has hopefully handed the party their last easy win.
I can't wait for us to get. I can't wait to get pasted from
Yeah.
now on. It's
I
gonna be
wanna
great.
get wrecked.
It's gonna be good, but we
Right. I
we
should have
sent-
thought of that.
Thanks a lot.
Just use banshees.
If I die, I know who to blame.
Yeah, just use banshees.
Right.
Oh boy, we'll talk about that. Listen, someone make a note. We'll talk about that in table tea. But we learned that this cyborg person was a mind flayer, and everyone except Laurel failed their intelligence saves.
Nobody's as smart as me.
This is not a smart party. I mean, the past months have shown us that anyway.
Listen, I'm in this party and I'm clearly smart, so.
Smartest one.
Hmm.
Yeah, so... However, nonetheless, we sent them packing back to their horrible monstrous
Pointy hell
dimension.
world.
Yeah.
Yes, where no life grew. There was nothing living. There was nothing... And they seemed pissed off by druids, so...
Just so
Well,
busy
yeah, they were-
growing stuff.
They work so hard to get rid of all their life, and then these druids are just showing up and like, what if I grew a
Oh, I
tree?
love life.
Just
I
wait.
love things that make oxygen and food. Eh.
It was a super clouded over, with smog, and it was just awful.
It was the end of the Lorax.
And then we met a ghost.
Oh,
Then after we went to our our
I'm
carriage.
making noise.
We met a ghost.
Totally not stolen carriage.
Yeah,
It's definitely our carriage right now.
liberated.
I thought we threw gold at him as we left him on the side of the road.
We're giving
It's
it back
fine.
to the horse.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Don't worry about it.
What's the worst that could happen?
The ghost was evidently one of the missing persons we were supposed to find, and all they
Oh
could
my
tell
god,
us
yeah.
was that there was a flash of red, and then they lost their body.
I legitimately thought you were saying bread last time. I wasn't trying to be cute, but I was like,
My
bread?
You don't have to
So-
try to be cute, Sally. You just are.
Just naturally occurring.
And that is where we left off.
Yeah.
With the
Did you say
departure of
I'm naturally
Ghost.
Greg?
Cute.
What?
Oh, I said it's naturally occurring cuteness.
Oh. Okay.
You can naturally Greg if you want to. Nobody's
I
stopping
was
you.
like, oh, okay, Danny Gonzalez, thanks.
I don't know who that is.
He's a YouTube boy, and he calls all of his people Greg.
Oh, okay. I know a thing now.
Yeah.
What I also would like to know is what the party would like to do now that your long rest has been had.
Hmm.
Oh my god. I'm going to heal. I didn't actually update my anything until now because I wasn't sure if you were going to pull some shit. Well, it's like, while you were napping, a giant monster came in. A big old gelatinous cube just smushed itself over towards you.
No.
You know, you're right. I should roll to see if you make it.
No!
Why?
This is why you people need to shut your mouths.
Mom!
All right.
Don't punish us for asking questions, Mom.
So a long rest is had. And I just would like to know what the rest of the party would like to do.
I think
sleeping away from Oberon because the
You guys don't know what Dawn is on about. That this bear is somehow always staring at her. That makes no sense.
My working theory is that she's traumatized from all the near-death encounters we've had where Laurel has had to summon bears.
Y'all are
Theory. I like that theory.
y'all
sorry,
are
I
a
just like
berry
bears.
team.
Look,
They're good boys.
you do what works.
Yeah.
And if it's summon a whole host of big boy bears,
That's what
you
you
know
have
what?
to do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll look around since I sleep less.
Okay.
I'll look at some herbs and things around to see
Okay.
what I can see.
Nature check.
please don't eat any more belladonna.
I didn't eat it.
Oh,
I
it's so
just looked at it.
tasty. So tasty.
Oh, it's,
it was Obi who wanted to eat.
It's got a stingy flavor to it.
It
tasty.
tastes like dying.
Spicy.
I love Nightshade.
It's spicy.
Num num num.
It's a spicy plant.
18.
18. Okay.
19.
19 even. Wow. All right. Yeah. Not only do you find the herbs you're looking for, you smell like tea leaves,
Oh, delicious.
like delicious tea leaves.
I'm gonna grab those and dry them.
When you walk
I
towards
just
them,
smell them.
you happen upon a person.
Ooh.
There's a woman daintily sitting on like a little picnic blanket.
Is she see-through?
Nope.
Okay, I'll go up to her.
She is dressed as you might expect of one in Raven Perch, like absolute goth Lolita kind of.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Tim Burton as hell.
fiery red hair, like beautiful.
Oh,
Even
he's
in
gonna like cautiously approach and be like, do you have tea?
she has a basket which the smell is coming out of, and a little parasol just perched on her shoulder, you know, held with one hand, and a book. And she kind of adjusts her glasses when you arrive and ask for tea. And she says, "What did you say exactly?"
Do you have tea?
She says, "I do."
I was hoping it was hot. It's really cold.
Where did you come from?
Over there. That's no point to the
You must be lost if you're this far down the road.
No, we're looking for our friend Abby. It's fine.
Is that right?
Yeah, she ran off by herself. She's probably scared. She probably needs our help. We're gonna get her. It's fine.
No
But
one
you
should-
smell like tea.
No one should wander alone in these woods.
No, they shouldn't. How come you're alone? That's probably good advice.
I know this land very well.
Oh. Okay. Well.
None better, some would say.
Oh, well, is this your land, your yard, maybe? Are we in your yard? I'm sorry.
Are there more of you?
Yeah.
You might want to go back to them.
Well, I was going to do that. But then I smelled you had some nice tea, and I was wondering if you had hot tea, and I can see that you don't, so.
She says, or she just opens her basket, reaches in, and takes some leaves in like a little handkerchief.
Yeah.
Hands them to
Oh,
you.
thank you. I'll give her a gold. Here you go.
She pushes it back towards you.
No, this is what. Okay, I was confused at first too. When someone, when you want something from the store or from somebody, you give them these, and you can trade other things for these. And he puts it back in her hand.
She just kind of smiles at you and accepts the coin then.
Awesome, thanks. I'll go listen if it's really good. Hey, what's your name? So I can tell people if it's really good, and then they should buy tea from you, just like me.
Mina.
Mina. I think your name should be nicer.
How long ago was your friend lost?
2 days?
Oh, dear. That's terrible.
No, we're gonna find her. It's okay. She's really strong.
I suppose I could help you if you'd like.
Sure. Do you? Well, her name is Abby. She looks very grumpy. She's got a big box. She doesn't like vampires. She'll probably talk to you about
She's
vampires
in
a
the wrong
lot.
place then, isn't she?
She thinks everybody's vampires. It's okay.
What are the rest of you doing this time?
Probably still snoozing, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Laurel's awake because he has a trance.
You guys wake up and Laurel's never seen again.
Laurel's doing that, like 6-year-old
I'm
thing
kidding.
where he's just wandering around the house while everybody else still sleeps.
Oh,
Dude,
absolutely.
I did that because I would wake up at like 5 in the morning when I was a little baby.
Wow, like Laurel.
Yeah, just like Laurel.
Sorry about
I mean,
that.
Oh, sorry.
I've done a lot of punching and stuff. I'm really sleepy.
So is leaving while it's playing.
Well, it is
Also,
the... Yep.
Also having your brain liquefied hurts.
Oh no! Don't we scooped most of it back up, put it back in your ear?
Yeah, but I mean, it still doesn't feel nice.
Yeah.
Sally's just got
It's gritty.
a cork in each ear to keep it in. Gotta keep in that head blood.
Sloshes around.
All right.
What time is it though? Or did you like?
Probably
Your
real
long
early.
rest has been completed. So,
Okay, well then I imagine we're probably I might be sleeping in or putzing around the camp, just kind of eating provisions and
Okay.
gradually working towards being awake.
Just
You did-
making some campfire coffee.
You did see Laurel kind of tootle off.
Yeah, it's fine.
He'll be fine. He's good at screaming if he needs help.
I'm so good at screaming.
Well, I'm worried. I'm gonna go find him.
All right.
I'm fine. I'm finding herbs
I
to make
don't believe
delicious.
that. You make friends with bad people sometimes.
Name
Only
one.
one person. Name
Gordy.
more than one. Name more than one.
You were trying to make friends with St. Faust.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. He seemed to kind of be a butt face after all.
So Dawn, when you go following, and it's not hard for you to track Laurel at this point. You've done it very often.
It's like a daily occurrence.
He's
You
not
are
trying to be
greeted,
stealthy.
with the sight of this exceptionally fancy lady talking to this unshoed.
Getting annoyed by a small boy.
No, she is remarkably patient with you.
Nice.
She just kind of shifts her eyes over to you, Dawn, and you have just like a cold thrill when your eyes connect.
Ugh.
Ooh, she's hot.
She had though. Just like her tea isn't.
Hello?
Greetings.
Dawn, Mina, Dawn.
So,
Charmed.
pleasure to meet you, Mina.
She's got
What
tea.
brings you out to a place like this? Middle of,
She's got
middle of
tea.
nowhere.
I
Scary
walk.
nowhere.
I walk the land from time to time.
Me too. We did it all
I'm
day.
very familiar with Raven Perch. I was just offering my services to your friend, in fact. You seem to be lost.
Oh, your services? What
Yes.
would those be?
Simply guiding you, if that's what you'd like. I hear you've
Ooh.
lost a friend named Abby, was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Krabby Abby.
That's what we like to go. But please don't repeat that. She would be rather understandably crabby with us. I guess. What would you want in return for this service?
I believe some brief companionship will suffice.
Oh, we're good companions, so. Everybody is always laughing at us.
We're very funny.
We're super fun to be around.
I, for one, I think would welcome help while we're lost. Do you mind me asking a question? Maybe I presume too much, and I apologize. But you know Raven Perch as well as anybody else. In fact, seemingly better than most people. You know that is very
There is nothing in this land that I do not know of in some capacity.
Super
Oh,
smart.
wow.
I know everything from the loftiest castle to the deepest grave.
Ugh.
right. So
We mostly went to castles.
can I see if you have any fangs? Are you vampire maybe?
Are you a vampire? You're gonna tell me that
You can never be too sure.
I don't know. She hasn't stabbed you in the tummy yet. You're probably a lot. She's probably not a vampire.
That's true.
She kind of chuckles a little and says, "If I was, I could appear as though I weren't to you, if that was my purpose."
Whoa.
Is Laurel a vampire?
Am I a vampire?
No, sweetie, you're not a vampire.
Okay. I don't want to bite me next, so
That's good. That's good.
I don't want to put my fingers in Sally's tummy either, so probably not.
As a show,
Also good.
as a show of good faith, I can tell you anything you'd like to know about this land and its inhabitants.
What's your favorite color? Oh, cool. Mine's green. If you wanted to know.
Well, thank you for sharing that with our new friend, Laurel.
No problem. I think Don's favorite color is yellow.
Well, if you know quite a bit about this land, perhaps you could tell us a little something that we recently learned about, but don't know too much about. Somebody who goes by the name of the Pumpkin King.
And why do you want to know about him?
He wants us to die.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's scariest.
She opens her basket and takes out a cloth, like a little white, lacy, almost doily looking cloth. She gives it a little flick, and then it's as if it is set on an invisible table in front of her.
Oh, that's fun.
She then pulls out of the basket a deck of Taroka cards and begins to shuffle them.
Oh, I like tarot cards.
It's Taroka when it's D&D.
Oh,
All right.
At least it is in the Curse of Strahd book.
cool.
And she
I
says, "You
know
have more
Slack.
friends, don't you? Perhaps you'd like to stay together."
She's gonna turn in the direction of Cam and go, "Hey guys! Somebody's playing cards at us!"
Ravens just like explode out of the trees nearby and fly away.
Sweet.
Well, if Laurel's yelling, I'm definitely going to start.
Yeah,
Following
we gotta
after where
go
that
find
voice-
out what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't sound like I'm dying yelling. It's more like,
Yeah.
oh, this could be fun.
It sounds like some
Anytime-
lady's playing cards at us.
Anytime Laurel screams, it wakes me up.
Laurel, please, when we're traveling through.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's
Raven
still
Perch.
early.
Now Laurel's using his outside voice. It's fine.
Those birds are probably sleeping. Sorry, birds.
You hear a distant middle finger shaped.
I said I'm sorry. Jeez.
Ah, rude bird.
It's morning. They're grumpy.
Did they give Laurel the bird?
I'm going to tell the raven.
Let me the bird.
They did.
The birds gave Laurel the
I'm
bird.
gonna tell all your consecutive mothers.
So, what are you guys doing as you hear Laurel send Ravens a scattering?
I would just make it like campfire coffee. I'd like to take some of that and just go wander into the woods to see what's going on. It sounds like something fun's happening.
The
Yeah.
groggy Sally.
Oberon,
Yes, I see. Of course, I see Sally go, and so I've got to follow.
Namaya.
I'm just gonna carry my little pot of coffee with me, and
It's like Sally has the coffee. I'm following that.
Okay.
I'm just constantly just dipping my cup in, taking sips.
them.
So you guys walk down the road a little bit, and you are greeted by this gothically but elegantly dressed woman. She has closed her pedestal, set it down, and there's like a floating table in front of her with a very fancy cover.
That's so cool. I'm so impressed. I wish I could do that.
And she is shuffling some cards, the backs of which you guys can see. It is very stylized. In the like center of the picture would be a rose that goes diagonal across the cards. Behind that, dominating most of the background, is a crescent moon. And then in the upper left corner, because it goes from right to left, top to bottom, is how the rose is positioned. In the corner is still a sun, though, as if it is casting light through a window on this otherwise dark scene.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the backs of them. They're all very Cardcaptor Sakura in their level of detail.
Ooh, be careful! Don't blow on those.
It's gonna be a bad time.
Gonna spend like an entire year collecting those things again.
And then she begins to deal them, not at all surprised by your the rest of the party gathering.
Oh, it's like she saw us coming.
Oh.
I would like to sit down. I would like to try to sit down on an invisible chair.
You fall backwards.
I assumed they would be there, but I was incorrect.
It was not. She is sitting on the blanket, just on the ground.
I should have probably figured that, but you gotta try.
She begins to deal amid chaos in the background, apparently.
All those birds are so freaking out.
Those birds are so excited.
She begins to deal the cards in the way that your DM is not super familiar with, so any tarot card aficionados, please forgive me.
Just use your imagination. You know how it's supposed to be, right? That's how she's doing it.
And then once she has dealt them, she looks them over and says, "So you say this pumpkin creature is trying to kill you?"
Mm-hmm.
He's Pumpkin King.
Not just us specifically, but yeah, kind of. I think maybe the whole world.
He said he was. He kept on calling himself like the savior of the world, and that. From every story I've seen where somebody does that, it generally means that like they're not actually, or like they are, but like for a very specific group of people.
My cards call him a giver of life, but the card is upside down, which says that something is not quite right.
A giver of unlife?
He did make people come out of the ground.
I kept on. He did do that. Oh,
He pushes back in it.
Huh?
Push the table back
Yeah.
a second.
Ice here. Grab ice here, please. All three of you.
One sec.
Sorry. After observing her card, she says, "No, I don't believe his intention is to kill you specifically."
Make us
Sorry.
not quite living.
thank children in the house.
Yeah, sorry. Our neighbors are going a little crazy. In fact, Sally, when you get to YouTube, just cut this out. It
No one will ever know.
horrendously distracting.
Yeah, I bet. Well, usually if it's not too loud, it gets picked up by the noise canceling, and so it gets reduced down to just like a little like.
I see this pumpkin person many times in your future.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
A villain.
Do you
I
see how we...
conflict.
Well, actually, if she sees him a lot in our future, that probably means that we're not dying to him, which is good. Do you see how we beat him up? Like, effectively? Because every time we tried to beat him up last time, we'd kill him, but then, like, he'd just, like, take up a new body immediately, and it was very scary, and a War Machine lady had to come save us, and, do you see anything about her? She seems like she's really important. Or at least nice,
Warforged.
and I want to make sure she's okay.
Yes, I suppose that explains this card here.
Is it a Warforged card?
It is a mechanic card.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's her, probably.
probably princess.
Yeah.
Is she alive? Can you tell that?
I am reading your fortune, not hers.
Well,
Oh.
I'm sure she is. She's strong.
Yeah, she is pretty strong.
Hmm. Interesting, she says as she looks over the cards.
What's interesting?
You have...
I'm gonna lean over the table and nod and be like, yeah. Wow.
So interesting.
I definitely know what's going on.
But why don't you explain it for Dawn's sake?
Yeah.
You get a tug on your ear.
Just gonna take a sip of my literal pot of coffee from the edge. Tell us more.
She studies the cards and then shuffles them back together.
Uh-huh.
If I were to inform you of more that might alter your destiny for the worse.
True.
Oh,
Ooh,
One who
that's...
knows too much of fate. Well,
And one often meets their fate on the path they take to avoid it.
exactly. Self-fulfilling
Oh.
prophecies and all that.
Yes.
Well, we don't want to do that unless it's a good fate.
But this pumpkin man means you no direct harm.
well, he was directly firing fireballs at us last time.
Well, I guess we just gotta, stay out of fireball range. Maybe he was just mad.
I think you'll come to understand each other in the future.
Says
Huh?
you.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, Don.
Don't be mean to our new friend.
I have to be right back, so y'all go ahead and discuss. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
I'm not gonna understand.
Ashley kicked the microphone.
Let's not talk
Nothing.
about.
Love a little bit of just standing up karate to go use the bathroom. It's like,
Now I
stretch.
can eat Costa Vida without having to break for words.
I, for one, am never going to understand anybody that uses any necromantic techniques to bring people back from the dead.
Yeah, it's totally gross.
It's foul and evil.
How else do you bring people back from the dead? Isn't that like the
You
means?
ask roll real nice too.
I mean, I guess. That seems like a lot of work. Wouldn't necromancy be better because you're not bothering our great and powerful deity?
He likes to be bothered.
That's true. In
Or
the
they
medieval
like being
sense.
People who are long since dead like that should stay dead.
Yeah.
Using zombies and skeletons.
Ugh.
Not good.
They weird me out mostly.
Laura gets scritches right on the top.
Yay.
I kind of want to have a bunch of skeleton buds. That could be fun.
No,
We could do. I
You
mean,
can't touch any of their butts or anything.
that's true. They do have
Don't
bony
have-
butts. They have bony butts. Oh,
those are pelvises.
See, I'd hate to be undead because then spankings wouldn't be as enjoyable.
Can't do nothing fun.
maybe we could study some sort of like astral planing of astral flesh, so you could have like a ghostly butt.
Ooh, a ghost butt.
Ghost butt.
I feel
Ghost
like
butt. Ghost butt.
Is this really the
That'd be cool.
conversation I'm having right now?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta discuss the important things. Is Namaya with us?
Yeah.
Or okay, good. I was just like, I hope I didn't just leave her snoozing in the
She's
in the wagon.
She just wakes up and is like, "Where the hell is everybody?"
Oh, we made a new
again, talking
friend.
about ghost butts.
Sorry. So she just has politely let you have your talk and is reading her book.
Talking about ghost butts.
I'm gonna look over her shoulder and be like,
Yeah,
"What's she
you
reading?"
sense the conversation about ghost butts has not particularly intrigued this fancy lady.
I'm gonna look over her shoulder.
Too
And be like,
fancy for ghost butts.
Yeah, she has someone else to make a ghost butt for her.
What language? What language can you read?
languages can I
Yeah.
read? Actually, you could probably only read one because he's just learned how to read.
Then
So
you can't read it.
probably common. Yeah.
Doesn't Laurel have the comprehend language?
He does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, you can read all the languages, can't you?
So
I sure can.
you gave it to you. This is your fault, DM.
You are reading, or she is reading poetry, much like Abigail was.
Oh.
Yeah. If you didn't know any better, you'd say it was almost the same book.
Hey, you have the same book as my friend Abby, almost.
Oh, she closes it.
Yeah, she has very flowery, very long poems in a book.
About the queen.
Yeah,
she
about a
likes it.
vampire queen. It's super
Do
scary.
you happen to know Abigail Von Hayde song?
I know of her.
What do you know?
Are you still gonna help us find her?
I know that she is of a lineage of vampire hunters, the first being Solomon.
Ooh.
I know
I
she
didn't
makes her
realize-
home in Geistmarch.
Know that much.
Yes.
I didn't realize she came from a big old long line of vampire slicers.
They haven't been very successful. There's vampires all over the place.
That's true. She's honestly a lot better.
Don't tell her that.
There
She's a
were
lot better
more.
at curing lycanthropy
There were
than
how many more?
It's a purely academic matter to determine how many vampires would have been created if the Hadesong family had not intervened.
I'm trying to be sneaky. Do you think that's good or bad?
I think it is as it should be,
Oh,
as all things are.
she's
not a
cool, don't
vampire.
worry.
It's fine. Well, as long as you're not ready to punch our friend in the face when you find her, that's really the most important part.
Mhm.
Your friend is of little concern to me.
Aw.
Though why you
I mean-
should choose such a friend who will lead you into danger and possibly not lead you out.
Well, I mean, it's kind of our job. Like, we're actually really strong and powerful adventurers who have been tasked with figuring out why people are disappearing and where they've been going and figuring out who's been disappearing them and making them stop.
She thinks it's vampires. I think it's Pumpkin King.
I think it's pointy,
The
brain melting monsters who can live in another dimension
That's true.
and have swords.
And
Sorry, what were you saying,
it's-
Don?
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
was just
Don.
agreeing with you, Sally.
Oh, thank you.
For one, we are not going to go and kill Queen Night Rose. That's way above our pay grade.
Yes, I see no weapons among you that could harm her.
I don't know. I can make a pretty big fireball.
It's true.
I
You
don't
know, we
think-
were at a tavern the other day.
No.
Sally made a
No.
huge fire.
Hand over the mouth.
Saint Vost is a big jerk. That's all you need to know. Moving on.
Guys,
Do you mind? We have a wagon. Can you just come guide us through? We think we know where she went, but it's been a little minute.
I see no wagon.
Well, it's back
over there.
over there.
oh my
All right.
god.
I'll wait here for you.
What?
I'll wait here.
Our wagon? The wagon can't fit through the woods, silly.
We're near enough to the path.
Okay.
But I suppose you're right. And
I'll grab her hand and lead her to the way.
You cannot pull her.
No, just if she wants to come.
She
Laurel's just
sets
doing that
her-
thing where he's like walking but not actually moving.
She sets her book of poetry in her basket and just like pulls the little cloth off the invisible table, puts it in the basket as well. And she stands up, and there's something unusual about the movement. It is almost as if she's weightless.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now can I pull her?
She picks up the picnic blanket Gives it a little shake. Into the basket it goes.
You're so fancy.
Is it a basket of folding?
You don't know, but the contents is starting to be like, it's a lot of stuff in one basket.
You know, you seem like a very fancy lady for being out here all by yourself. What are you going to do if a monster comes?
I'm not troubled.
You shouldn't be because we're here to protect you. But if we weren't, you should maybe be troubled.
Yeah. Literally, all you need to do is just not. If you see any really bright red lights in any caves, just ignore it.
Yeah, I don't
It's,
go there.
They're dangerous.
Setting her parasol daintily on her shoulder, little hands over the handle like this.
God, she's so hot. I love her. Everyone else is.
Well,
Sally's just like, oh wow, she's so fun. I like her.
Super pretty.
she will go with you out of the forest toward the path.
All right.
Yay!
This is our wagon, and this is our horse, Edgar.
He's recently
The
been
wagon and
liberated.
the horse Edgar are nowhere to be seen.
What?
Edgar!
I thought that might be the case.
Did he Did he liberate himself?
You can try and look.
I'll just yell at horse. Edgar!
What?
Come here!
Home is this way.
We need you longer. Edgar, gosh.
I need home, so
Come here for just a minute.
make me.
I'll make you.
That's
That's what he
very
wants.
famous last words.
Just
I love
stop.
that. I love that. Freaking Laurel's just having a horse conversation.
Laura learned a lot from Dawn.
Give me an animal handling check.
Sure.
Oh, I will make you. Oh, man.
Ooh, I'm gonna get you. You don't even know how good I'm gonna get you.
Laurel, stop using spider climb right now and get down here.
Make me. 10.
All right, I'll give you a decent chance. Okay, Laurel, the horse has begun to run, and you, as a not horse, will not catch it.
Hey, Edgar! You butt face of a horse.
Oh, God.
I'll see you later, Edgar. Just you wait.
No,
So how many of your provisions
let it
were
go.
in that?
Oh, I can't let him. Okay.
He's not a part of the cart. They said don't make sure we brought the cart back. They didn't say anything about the horse.
The horse has the cart attached to it.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
Is there stuff on there?
we gotta get that.
I thought it was just the horse.
I would imagine your stuff is in the cart, yeah.
Alright,
no.
wild shape.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna be a horse. Wait, what's faster than a horse? I'll be a pan. No, I'll be a horse so I can talk to him still.
All right.
I've shaped my wilds.
All right.
I'm
I'm
running
just
after
gonna.
her.
I'll yell back to the party. I'm gonna go get him, but I just go.
All right. It takes a little while, but eventually you do.
He is pulling a cart, and I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. You do kind of get in his way. Give him many horse chastisements.
I wag a hoof at him. I am naughty. Don't do that. I'm gonna tell your owner dad on you when we get back.
We're gonna tell her that you were trying to escape your kidnapping.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, Laurel leads the horse back with a carrot on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like pulling his reins with my teeth, like.
The horse looks especially dejected.
I look like da but I'm a horse. Got him.
Hi, Edgar.
Standing like a My Little Pony.
Yeah. It's sitting on my back because I'm on my butt and legs. So just.
Edgar looks unhappy.
Now, you
Aw.
be good. I'll poof back to myself. Edgar's very sorry for what he's done.
Aw.
Good job, Laurel.
Thank you. Naughty job, Edgar.
Great stuff from the cart.
That was pointless.
They wasted a little time.
I was
Before
like,
day.
should I adjudicate if you can catch the horse and how you would stop it? Nah, you'll eventually just get in its way.
Yeah.
Let's just...
I too
Look.
we're evenly matched.
The horse has his own life. You know, he doesn't exist just to serve us as a car. He doesn't want to leave.
Listen, when you steal a horse in Skyrim, it wanders off when you aren't attending to it.
Yeah.
No, I'll attend to it.
So you guys pile into your cart, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Did
your new friend does not.
Oh yeah.
You come in?
Mina? Do you want to come in the cart, Mina? It's pretty comfy.
I don't mind walking. It looks a little cramped in there.
How are you going to keep up?
No, I should have stayed a horse.
Are you going at a breakneck pace?
I mean, we are trying to catch up with someone who's ahead of us. So maybe a little bit. I mean, you know what? You can stick beside us. If we start leaving you behind, we'll slow down. If you get tired, you can just ride up. You can ride it with us.
You can ride in the front with me. I'll direct Edgar.
Very well.
All right.
Okay.
Are you getting on first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
The
give her a
rest of you
hand
are already
to
in
get
there.
up.
She just like very like you almost like the pose when you were expected to kiss the hand. Just puts it in yours.
I yank her
But
up.
there's no pressure.
I just yank her up really hard.
There's no pressure on you, and she comes up and then takes
Oh.
a seat. And Laurel,
You should probably eat something. You're so light.
she kind of adjusts her dress, and you notice that she is wearing no shoes.
Hey, you don't like shoes either. Me neither. People are always like, aren't your feet cold? And it's not that bad. You know what I mean.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Well, it bothers me,
I'll see myself.
I'll take off my cloak and put it on her legs. Stay warm.
That's all right. I don't need this. She gives it back to you.
Put it back on.
And she opens her book once more and lets you guide the horse
You gotta tell me where to go.
down the path, dear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We just horse for go.
You said
Everybody
your
knows
friend
that.
was heading towards the castle.
Uh-oh.
Is that not what you said?
Well, I hope we beat her there, because I think she's gonna get herself in trouble.
Yes, I dare say that's a likely outcome.
Yeah.
So the cart trundles into life.
Clippity-cloppity.
The rest of you are just back there. Laurel's driving, so it's not the smoothest ride.
I know how to tell a horse to go.
Exactly.
Edgar's just being a butt.
I mean, I feel like none of us else, maybe Nemaya, might know how to actually guide a cart.
No, Namaya's a nautical girl.
I know, you're like, it's like a boat. It's like a boat.
It's like a horse boat.
Drive on land.
So more than once, y'all are tossed around. Zombear has an uncanny habit of landing on your face, Dawn.
Quit screaming back there. It's very hard to concentrate. So anyways, what are you doing out here? Just getting
Having a tea party.
I walk the land sometimes, as I've said.
I mostly walk on land.
You just out here kind of exploring, enjoying the nice quiet.
Yeah, I'll open the little window so we can all talk.
So you guys
Oh,
see
yeah.
half
I
of
forgot you guys
Laurel's
at the front.
butt and half of Mina's like poof of skirts covering, assumedly, a butt.
One would hope.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. Well,
Are there anything you'd like to ask her, since she said her knowledge is unmatched?
Yeah, I was going to say, so you said you'd help us find our friend. Do you have any special techniques for doing that? Or you just going to help keep an eye out? Like, I mean, either way is nice and fine, and I don't mind. I'm just, I'm curious.
not so bad.
You said your friend is going to the castle. I know the way to the castle.
Oh, you have a map too.
She's got a point there.
I need no map.
Whoa. I guess if you live here, you'd probably know the area better.
Yeah.
I have walked the Queen's Highway myself.
Wow.
Do you know the Queen personally? Perhaps?
We're on speaking terms.
Oh, well, that's
I know
nice.
why it's called the Queen's Highway.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very high.
I have always
I would just assumed it belonged to her. I mean, it's her it's her country, her road.
The road to her house. Come on.
Myth tells
That makes sense.
Myth tells us that it is the path she wandered when she first became a vampire, attempting to escape her domain of dread, and she was unable to leave.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous, of course, because no one would be able to leave if that was the case.
That is true. A circle highway seems like a bad idea. All she has to do is make one going not that way, you know?
Yeah. What do you think happened?
Do you know much of Queen Victoria, Olivia Nightrose?
Nuh-uh.
Like all vampires, she was mortal once. A great general in her kingdom.
Was it not this kingdom?
It was what was here before. Many years ago.
What was it called?
The name has been lost to time.
Well, heck. What would you call it?
Raven Perch.
No, if you could call it anything, what would you call it?
Anything?
Yeah.
Raven Perch.
You wouldn't call it like Mina Land?
No, I think the name is fitting.
I think that the question is pointless. Let's move on.
Academics are important, Laurel. Don't just decide willy-nilly what names are. It was clearly pre-Night Rose Raven Perch. I'm a sage, so I know that. Definitely didn't just make it up.
Anyways.
The path is one she walked after capture.
Uh-oh.
And then after her escape.
She escaped as a vampire?
If stories are to be believed.
Well, she is a vampire, and she probably did escape. Seems likely.
Don, what were you going to ask?
Who exactly are you? You said Nina, but the last name?
I need to be
Mordoran.
right back. Mordoran, huh?
Mordoran. Was that one of the families of vampires we saw on that mural?
It is not. It is specifically not.
I was wondering because of the tarot cards. I was like, that seems kind of like vampire stuff.
Sally.
Yes?
I'm going to award you an inspiration point.
Oh, yay!
And let you make a history check, let's call it.
I love history. What is my history? Oh, dang, I have really good history. Well, good-ish. So, let's see. 21.
The rose that is on her tarot cards, not the whole symbol itself, but the rose specifically, is the same one used in the sigil of the Night Rose clan.
I thought it might be. She has Night Rose branded merch.
Yep.
Which is cool. I like that. I think that's rad as hell. Nina rocks, y'all. Also, Don, stop bugging her. Don't tell us.
You know, we have had a few run-ins with people before. I just have to be sure that, we don't end up with a hand in our gut.
Look, she would have done that already if she was going to do it, right?
You don't know that. You don't know that. I'm just looking out for you. Let me do my job of looking out for you. Okay?
Aw, you're so nice. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mina. I apologize. I just had to take care of this group. You would not believe how many times they just wander off and start talking to people that they shouldn't talk to.
I'm not offended.
Not saying that you're that.
I'm not offended, dear.
Thank you.
Yeah, dang, Don.
In fact, I think you're wise to be cautious here of all places. Quite apart from the normal dangers Raven Perch poses, it's been even more difficult to be safe in these latter days.
Yeah, it's our job to find out how to stop that part.
Yes, and one as knowledgeable as you, you wouldn't have happened to have heard of these creatures before, have you? And Don will describe the metal monstrosity that sucked the bat's brains out.
I've definitely been trying to make a doodle of it in my little journal. I don't know how good of one is, but I will show it to her. It's a guy with a big frowny face and a skull for a head and a red lightsaber.
Are you familiar with a creature called an illithid?
Yes.
You are.
Illithid?
Yes.
I don't think so. What's an illithid?
I wrote a fanfic once about it.
Well done.
Very unrealistic. But, I was going through a phase, alright? It was a very dark phase.
They are creatures from the far realm. Creatures of absolute madness. Things that do not belong in this world.
Huh?
Now, the sword of light and the metal pieces are news to me, because these creatures are not of Ravenperch. My knowledge of them is not quite so absolute. But mostly what you've described seems to be an illithid.
True.
Hey, quick side question. Does Dawn now have a lightsaber too, or is it just a flaming sword?
You have noticed she has a new sword, but you haven't asked about it.
Oh, okay. I mean, cool sword, Dawn. I just assumed she just had it in her backpack. She was like, let's swap to this one. I haven't used it in a while.
One other question, Mina.
Yes. Yes, dear.
We encountered ghost of one of the people who recently went missing, and they described what happened when they lost their body. It was like a flash of red and pain, and now they're having trouble keeping their memories. They seem to be stuck in like a loop of some sort.
Yes, that can happen with spirits.
Have you heard
The
of
journey-
this flash of red?
You said the creature had a red sword, did you not?
Yep.
And
So
this
it is
ghost
possible.
appeared where? Near where you found this creature?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of where we were camping.
So
I think-
the red is
I
probably...
think I need not bring my cards out for this particular riddle.
Oh, nice.
So then it really is just shove the red sword through the guy's chest. Gotcha. Just had to be sure.
That would be my guess.
How inelegant.
Uncivilized.
I agree.
Now, blasters. That's the mark. Specifically,
I'm somehow
Elder's
taking a-
blasters.
I
I'm
was
somehow
about to
taking
say-
offense to this.
Are you feeling a stronger urge to put on a metal face mask?
Slightly.
Okay, so I think that answers that then. This
Cool.
creature truly is the one that...
Oh, we should probably use our Rocky Talkie to tell Damien that. Be like, hey, Damien, we figured it out. We kicked his ass. Problem's probably solved.
Well,
And he'll be like, don't say ass.
I can say yes. I'm older.
That's why Don will give the report.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed
Don,
to say
you're
yes.
so smart.
Oh, she gets it.
Ow.
Is there anything else you want to say as you're going along or ask about?
I think I'm probably content for the moment.
Alright.
I'm just gonna say Flavorfully Laurel tuned out halfway through because ADD, because I had to leave the room for it. So that's how we're gonna handle that.
One day we'll have a proper recording area.
Laurel's brain turned off for about couple of minutes.
You just, I like horse. Horsey.
Gosh, this horse is so big.
Is a horse a horse? Of course.
Laurel's just out there thinking, is a hot dog a sandwich?
His brain is just flashing back to the whatever song they were singing about St. Vost in the tavern. I'm like, oh man, I wish I would have heard the end of that.
How'd it go? No one's thick like St. Vost, moves those hips like St. Vost.
No one makes the whole town want some dick like St. Vost.
All right, then. Pretty uneventful. Let me actually roll some dice to see how uneventful it is.
You say pretty uneventful until you roll like a nat 20 and we have to fight the Gorgon.
Another nasty.
Oh.
Huh.
God, I wish I had the books. Scrolling through PDF is not as cool as turning pages.
Flip.
Sally, add some page flipping sound effects for afterwards.
I'll say I'll do that, but I guarantee you I'll probably forget.
Sally, put in wolf job.
All right.
Audio wolf job.
As you are going, Laurel, you are the one outside the cart, so give me a perception check.
Well, sure. You know how perceptive I am.
So perceptive.
Oh,
Nothing
actually,
gets past Laurel.
24.
24?
Mhm.
Wow. So you're they're talking about something, blah, 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 poetry, roses, who cares? And you're just kind of looking around, and you can see 3 hunched figures just off the road. Just like digging in the earth, but not with like spades or anything, with like their bare hands.
I'm gonna tell Edgar to slow down a little.
Edgar says, "Make me." And check.
You're a bad influence on him, Laurel.
I am a bad influence on him. Luckily, I have baller animal handling 17.
17? Oh, all right.
That's what I thought. You stop being sassy to me.
So the rest
He
of you
just
feel
stuck on his reins. He's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Oh wait, there's rings. Dang it.
secretly, that's what I wanted. The cart begins to slow, which the rest of you feel.
Did we find Abby? I'm gonna try and poke my head out between their 2 butts and be like, what's going on?
Yeah,
There's some things up there.
Now, when you say things, what kind of, like, how many lightsabers do they
point
have?
forward like that, like those things.
Sally, you look and you see a very close-up shot of Laurel's knee.
Move it.
Now you can kind of see the 3 hunched figures in the dirt.
Are they like hunched over like doggos? Like
They
digging?
are. They. Give me a perception check. Why not?
Because I'm not super great at them. Oh wait, let's see. Perception is wisdom. Okay. Let's see. 20 plus 1, 8.
8.
Yeah.
You're distracted because you're very close to Mina's butt.
I know. It's surprisingly squishy,
Just
but
like-
yet somehow light.
You're like, there's so many layers, and yet get a nice feel for the shape of that butt.
Yeah, it's a good butt.
Real nice butt.
It's a butt of refinement and breeding.
Nice.
Elegance, grace.
How it's so close to my face.
Gotta say, I'm a fan.
What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, I've definitely taken interest.
Can I use pass without trace on him?
Guys, probably just digging out the train or something, you know, camping and stuff.
I don't like the value of these guys. I mean, how do you hit us with some pass without trace?
All right, then an aura of quiet just washes over all of you.
Ooh, I love a ghost cart.
Just gonna silently clip clop past those guys.
Since it's just Laurel, give me a stealth check with your pass without trace
You got it.
bonus. As you are approaching, regardless of the result, you can see them lifting something out of the earth.
What are they lifting? Is it vegetables?
Amid the 3...
50. Oh no, I rolled a 1!
Oh, natural 1! So, amid the 3 bodies, or excuse me, 3 forms, you see, as they drop something on the ground, 2 humanoid legs just like flop.
Uh-oh.
And
From the
you
thing
can
they dropped?
see, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever they pulled out of the earth, they just laid it down. You see green light begin to manifest between them. And the reason you got a natural 1 is because you point and shout as soon as you realize, Laurel, Gordy!
What? Where?
Sorry.
All 3 of the pumpkin-headed scarecrow men with sharp, woody claws suddenly look up at you.
This motherfucker.
I did randomly roll, just so you know.
Oh boy.
It's just like, oh, it's you guys again.
Of note, they have green eyes, not orange.
Yeah, he was orange last time, huh?
This situation caused me some outrageous.
Well, wait, are they doing... I guess they dug someone up, huh?
That would be the evidence that a shiny grave has been exposed.
Well,
I'd like to wiggle my way through the little window at the front of the thing and be like, it is Gordy! Get him!
I think it's time we. I think it's how we roll initiative.
Do we want to have are we going to have a running battle? Are we going to have a carriage battle?
Oh my god.
What is this, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
No, it's something better.
Oh, okay. That's the only part I remember from that game is that it starts with a carriage fight. And I was really bad at it.
The only thing I remember about that game is that I couldn't buy it.
Why?
Because I don't have the system it's played on.
Let's see.
The store's always asking for money.
Initiative.
Freaking rude. I'm
Oh, did everyone already roll?
We're rolling.
Yeah, we're on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
We need Obi.
Oh yeah, we are
Obi.
missing Obi.
Can really
Oberon.
sass. Obi.
Sorry, my phone disconnected. Oh,
Nice, nat 20.
yeah.
He's ready to fuck.
I love the casual. Just nat 20 whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I always get a natural 20 when it's just initiative. Like, who cares? I have to go first, and now I got to figure out what I'm going to do.
You can defer.
No, I ain't throwing away my shot. Not
Obi's
throwing
like,
away
ain't
my
no bitch.
shot. Not going to throw away my
Mom, spaghetti,
shot.
spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti.
Are we fighting in from inside the wagon?
You are
can
currently
we?
inside the wagon. You
Is
can
the
tell
wagon
me
moving?
what you'd like to do, and I'll tell you how successful it is.
Yeah, it's usually how that works, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is our wagon still moving, or have we come to a stop?
No one has issued the stop command.
Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I want to jump on the top of the wagon.
All right.
Oh god. Oh.
Hell yeah.
In a beautiful
Acrobatics me,
flame.
baby.
Yeah.
And Obi wonders why he always gets hurt.
Oh, if it's low, it's going to be good.
No. Okay. Make sure I'm in the right way.
I think.
16.
16.
Like, why do I always get hurt?
You can say how you want to get up there, but this is how I imagine it. You tell me how canon this is for Obi, because
Okay.
it's your character, not mine.
Yeah.
I imagine he just kicks the door open, grabs the top of the door frame, and just kicks his legs up to do a flip onto the
Oh,
top.
that was exactly the move I was thinking.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that was it. Just like very, he's all about the dramatics. So yeah,
With a 16, you pull it off pretty well.
nice.
Could have been
So,
more
yeah.
elegant, but you're still
Yeah,
learning to be a
sometimes.
rogue.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still practicing.
Mhm.
And I'm going to see. I'm going to actually use my javelin to hit
All right.
because I want to stay on top of that right there. I want to stay on top of this. I like being up high too when I do my attacks. When it's weird stuff like this. Okay, it's a 10.
Just like Obi.
you threw it with a 10. Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
A 10 sails merrily over their heads.
That's what I thought.
Into
That's
the
what I
tree
thought.
behind them. Yeah.
Oh, but at least the getting out of the cart was cool, and that's all that matters.
It was. Yeah. All right. I got a roll actually for these dudes. All right. Well, that's
Yeah, what's their net?
low. I need to see their actual stats to be sure.
Oh.
But yeah, so while I figure that out, Sally, it is your turn next.
Yay! Can I like wiggle where in between Laurel and Mina and just be like, hey, Namaya, can I fireball?
Go ahead.
Yay!
As long as
I would like to cast a fireball on those boys as we drive
Alright.
by.
All right.
right, that's going to turn the evidence into. Yeah, oh, it's too late now. I already said yes.
So add a 3 for me to the initiative.
They're busy. They're
They actually got lower than me. Okay.
I'm rolling individually for each one. Add a 17 next. So after
no.
you, and a 5. What's your dex bonus, Namaya?
It is 2, I think.
All right, so under Namaya.
Okay. Okie dokie. My DC for the spell save is 14.
All right.
It's a dex save.
All right, 1 success, 1 failure, and another failure.
So 30. Welcome
30.
back, Don. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I have the Zambi too.
Oh, the Zamboni. Oh, good.
How much HP do zombies have?
Did you roll a
I
net for?
give you permission to use that fireball, young lady.
I
You
did.
sure did.
Okay.
2 of them are annihilated.
Yay!
Fireball. The
I'm your hype man, Oberon.
17 initiative one and the 5 initiative one are blown to pieces.
Is the
Oh, the zombies burn to a crisp too.
okay?
Oh, that was easy.
Well, I don't know why we were so spooked by these guys.
Well, there was the green glowy lights.
Maybe we've gotten stronger since then.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Your turn. If Sally's done.
I'm done.
there's one left, right?
We're like, yeah, take that,
It
idiot.
is, and it is standing more upright, and the color of the light is starting to flicker, almost like it's changing.
Okay, but we did establish that we saw them picking something up, right?
Yes, a body.
Ooh, I don't like this.
Sally has has incinerated it.
Ooh, I don't like this.
There is a
That cream-
vaguely body-shaped singe mark on the ground where it was.
Call me the Undertaker. It's time for your cremation.
All right, I'm gonna hit this boy with an Eldritch Blast. Then I feel like it'd be. There's one left. I don't want to waste my spells on one unless the bigger thing shows up. So I'm just gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Roll it.
Make me.
All right.
Roll it.
Keep rolling.
Oh, look at that! You rolled it. Wow.
God, I got this. Wow.
That's what you get when you sass Dungeon Mommy. So both those beams miss.
Yeah.
You kind of expected it to dodge and kind of prepared for each angle it would dodge at with your 2 lasers. Instead, it opted not to move, so you just feel a little silly right now.
No,
I don't feel silly. Shut up.
I feel cool and strong.
You feel silly.
You feel silly.
Laurel, you can really move.
I can.
Laurel, you got an attitude.
Owie.
It's your turn. If Dawn is done. My mistake.
Yeah.
The dawn is done.
Dawn just kind of slinks back into the car. I will, if I may paint a picture for you. Dawn just kind of slinks back into the coach and sits down, looks to its side. Zombear's looking up at you. Kind of reaches a ragged bare arm out, pats yours twice.
All right.
I love you so much.
As soon as Namaya or anyone else, Namaya or anyone else look over, it's floppy like hops.
Still, I have had a moment of solidarity with Zombear. I give him a pat in return. You know what? We're cool. You and I, we're cool now.
All it took.
Good.
See, Zombear's awesome.
Now I can cuddle with Oberon again at night. I've been missing that.
So, Laurel, it is your turn.
It is. These guys freak me out, so I'm just gonna go completely hog wild on them.
Yeah? There's only one left and it's burned.
Oh, I thought there was two left. I'm
Sally
wrong.
obliterated two of them.
That's true, you're right.
And the zombie.
Listen, I don't know how to count.
Laurel's still
I'm
there.
just a Laurel. I'm gonna hit him with some Thorn Weapon.
Alright.
Seeing as Sally was strong enough to wipe him out, they're probably not that strong. Bingus Bongus. Does a 10 hit him? Probably not.
You guys in your 10s. No, 10 does not.
Well, I'm still freaked out. I don't like those guys.
Yeah, you try to whip snap.
I'm like, get here.
Alright.
That's it. I was just warning them to leave.
Namaya, it is your turn next. Also, on Laurel's turn, since he's driving, I'm sorry, I would like to specify. The cart moves at that time, so it barrels you 50 feet closer to the action. So, now you guys are close.
Listen, fighting and driving is the same time as hard.
So, how fast is this cart going?
I believe a horse can move 50 feet a turn.
Oh, I told it to slow down, though.
Oh, 25 then.
Okay.
That's,
So 25 feet, 6 seconds, if you want to math out that.
I'm just trying to work out how safe it is to jump off, so...
Oh, it's not that fast.
Easy. You could jump off easily.
Okay.
You're a big, strong barbarian woman. It would not be hard for you to...
Who don't need no permission to jump.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she'll jump off, especially if we're close to them. Or him. I guess there's only one left. Yep.
Yeah.
Its eyes are going orange and yellow instead of green.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, jump out the back and go over and try skewering him.
Alright. Roll it.
And
All right.
14. Well done.
Alright.
Yeah,
The
let's do not one. The nat one.
Oh, yes, that is a net one on the 8.
Oh, it's a nat 1. Alright, hang on. Something bad's gonna happen to you then.
Oh, no. I mean, it's a nat. Amazing.
So, I don't do this to Namaya often enough. You're getting all fancy, right? Because it's burned. It's just one enemy. It's no big deal. And you're doing all the cool spins with your spear, and it nicks a very important belt of yours.
Oh, no.
So your pants go down, you fall forward, and I'm imposing disadvantage on your second attack. So we'll keep the 14. If you roll better, you get to hit it. If not, well...
10. Of course it's a 10. Everything's a 10 today.
Sorry,
And
Namaya.
you guys get a rare treat. You get to see Namaya without pants.
Wow.
That is a rare treat.
Cute.
I'm going to make a note to try to make this happen more often.
Yeah.
I'm going to start getting really good with trick shots on my little crossbow.
Unfortunately, that is your turn, Namaya, which means it is
Yes.
the Pumpkin Man's turn.
Shit.
Eyes fully the color of the sentient one, so to speak. It says, Ah, there you are.
Hi.
I've been looking for you, Laurel.
Are you sure you're not looking for
Great.
Sally?
No, you can look for Laurel. Also, don't look for Laurel.
I've come to bring you home.
No.
My home
Sure does look.
isn't that far away I can go.
Your true home, Laurel. I can take you there. And he lifts his gnarled claw-like fingers and is about to, and then his gaze shifts slightly. He steps back into the forest, and he says, "Perhaps another time.
No.
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
As long as you're in Raven Perch, I will find you."
No, you won't.
It
Well, like,
is
we'll find you.
It is your destiny.
I disagree. I think it's not.
Something happens, and it's as if the foliage and the trees and the dirt just absorb this creature, and the light flickers and dies in its eyes. It's gone.
How come it keeps saying my name? It's so rude and weird.
Wants to be your friend real
Gordy is a
bad.
stalker. Gordy is a stalker, so he's a very bad person.
Just because he's made out of stalks of things doesn't make him a stalker, but he is a stalker.
I think you get a little laugh from Mina on that one.
Hey, she's so much cooler than Abby. She laughs at our jokes.
She is going to continue to look dignified as if nothing happened.
Get
We know the
yes,
truth.
I laugh.
Laurel,
Mhm.
give me a insight check.
Sure. Slightly traumatized insight check coming up. Boop. If it ever goes, give me a dice.
You keep rolling in general.
I'll just roll a dice.
There's a d20. Whichever
We got
one
some.
resolves first.
16 plus 4, so that's 20.
Oh, 20.
Nice.
The Pumpkin King looked at Mina before he stopped his advance and left.
Oh.
Watch out, I think he might come after you now.
I'm not worried.
Oh, okay. Well, you can stay with us in case he comes for you.
Maybe he was scared of Mina.
She is
Who's
pretty
scared of
scary.
Mina? Look how pretty she is. He pokes her little cheek.
She actually holds a hand up and does not let you do that.
Oh, sorry.
I like that her predictions have come true. I am hereby fully a member of the Mina is right about her predictions club.
Well, if that's all settled, shall we continue?
Yeah, I guess. That was kind of an odd little...
I'm gonna continue to ride on top of the cart.
How come those guys
Cool
were
up
digging
here.
up that guy?
Gordy's doing Gordy stuff. Oberon's on the top of the cart with his arms crossed in front of him, looking real cool.
I was repairing her pants.
When you ask... Huh?
I was going to say, I think I do have mending. I'll help Nemaya with her pants.
Shouldn't do that, though.
I'll cheer them on.
So, Laurel,
Go,
you need to
kids,
ask
go.
her...
Yeah.
What is your question?
How come those guys were digging up that guy?
In the reading earlier, it told me that the Pumpkin King is making an army.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. He's already bad enough on his own.
And yet, he needs more. He doesn't judge himself equal to the task he has set before himself.
You think he's lying? You think he's a weenie puss?
No, I think he is very dangerous. If you were in the swamp where there was more raw material to work with, for example, I doubt he would have retreated.
Oh, yeah, when Mufadim was in the swamp, he was very strong.
That is probably the worst place you could encounter such a creature.
Alright, guys, we're staying out of the swamp.
I'm okay with that.
I agree.
Good to know that you guys are being obedient.
I like to think that you're being obedient to me.
Laurel,
Uh-huh.
I'm awarding you an inspiration point.
Yay! I used my.
I don't do that enough anymore. I'm going to try and do it more.
Oh wait, I do have it. I used my inspiration in our other game.
Oh, well, poop.
So I thought that counts.
Yeah, it's definitely.
All right. So the rest of you are in the cart. The cart's going. All right. Anything you want to do or say as you travel?
Definitely keeping my eyes peeled for more weirdos.
So why would Gordy, or rather the Pumpkin King, sorry, Laurel has a influence on me sometimes.
Gordy.
Pumpkin King.
Gordy.
Pumpkin King. But anyway,
Gordy.
why would he be afraid of you, Mina?
Who said he was afraid of me?
I mean, he's certainly giving off vibes like he didn't want to mess with you.
I think only Laurel noticed that. I don't know if Laurel shared it.
He didn't. He thinks that
Oh, I thought
Gordon
Laurel
now
did.
loves Mina, and so she's
No.
probably made her.
Oh,
Because
No,
who wouldn't?
Laurel did
She's so pretty.
did say something to Mina about how, like, oh, look, like, he was looking like, ooh.
Oh, okay. Did you say that out loud?
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
probably.
She did.
All right. We'll say you did then. She replied, so you say, how come he's scared of you? And she says, who says he's scared of me?
He thinks you're extra pretty.
I don't see why else he'd want to run away.
Maybe he's shy. He doesn't like pretty girls.
I saw a fireball.
See,
a
I'm not
spe-
pretty.
Wait, maybe he only likes pretty special tea ladies.
I saw a fireball, a spear, some eldritch blasts, and the thorn whip that might make him think well of retreating.
He didn't
Yeah,
last
he
time.
did.
He chased us.
Didn't seem too concerned about it last time, you know.
well, that's because he was in the swamp. He doesn't have his swamp buds to fall back on this time. So he's like, oh no, guess I'm not actually as tough as I thought I was. We're pretty strong, you guys. I think
His magic is
Where-
great, but it is not without limit.
Mm.
He cannot create
Oh,
from nothing, so to speak. He needs raw material to
Mm.
work with.
Interesting.
like, just so we're clear, raw materials means dead bodies, right?
No, in this case, it would be whatever he fashions his
Oh,
proxies out of.
dang! So we haven't even met the actual Gordy, huh?
What's proxies?
That's
like-
not a bad assumption.
You know what a finger puppet is, Laurel?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like an entire body that you can send out to do your bidding without you actually being there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Good job, Sam.
spooky.
Excuse me, Laurel.
Mhm.
Would you mind guiding the horse around this? And you
It's just
realize
walking in
that,
circles.
no. As you've gone down the path, you see that there is like a mansion set atop like a
Ooh.
hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that Night Rose's place?
No.
Oh,
I mean, it is, but it is not Castle Masquerade. This is Night Rose Manor.
you think Abby
Uh-oh.
would be here?
It is not a pleasant place.
Oh.
I'd like to.
Seems like somewhere Abby would like to go.
Hmm.
If you'd like to explore it, I suppose that's your prerogative.
No, thanks.
But I'll remain.
Explore my.
How likely do you think it would be that whoever is there, just like a 1 to 10, would put a hand in our stomachs?
She takes her deck out, flips a card up, and she says, like a 2 or 3 out of 10.
Oh,
Not very likely.
I'll look at Sally to defer to like. Do you think that's okay?
It's not very high. I think we could probably risk that. Also, if Abigail went there, we definitely want to see if she's there because, If she's out there causing trouble, that could be bad.
What makes this place so unpleasant that you don't want to be here?
I'm afraid that's not for me to say.
Fair.
Oh, well, here's what I think. What we should do is we should park our cart not in their driveway, and then just kind of poke our head in and be like, "Hey, has anybody seen a grumpy lady with a big old box?" And if they say no, then we can just keep going. Because I feel like they would notice if they had a vampire hunt in their midst.
Like, what if they invite us in? And they have nasty meals. And they stomach you.
I've been doing 10 crunches every morning since our attack, so I can just flex my tummy and they won't be able to get in.
You can't see my face right now, sadly.
Oh, man.
I'm very unamused with you right now. I'm not doing that, ma'am.
Oh, come on. What's... Okay,
No.
Dawn.
Fine, Mom.
Spoily sport.
Let's go to this manor. Oh, we got claws in our stomach. Oh, let's go explore the cave. Oh, there's a big rain-eating monster in there.
Hey, we needed to discover truth about a monster attack, so really it was a good thing.
Hey, Don.
Yeah?
Laurel's already going up the...
Laurel,
Pending an okay from Pastel.
I'm okay with that.
Nice.
That's a big ass
and I'm going.
Laurel move.
I mean, since I'm on top of the cart, I could like knock on the poke down, knock the. Hey, Laurel's already like halfway up the path now.
Laurel, Ambrosius,
might want to know.
Lauren, you get your butt back here right now.
I thought we had a plan. He's still walking towards it.
No,
Sally just said the plan. Let's go.
no, we're not.
Laurel.
You guys are
doing that.
slow.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna chase this boy.
All right. You are walking
I'm
up.
gonna break into a run.
Can I tie Edgar up or something so that he doesn't run away this time? Because we might need him quickly.
He's like, oh, baby. Shouldn't we have dinner first?
Just because I only know how to do a shibari tie that I learned from Oberon.
You know what they say about horses, right? It's not true.
They clip clop.
I love horses.
Yeah, no, you can easily just lasso his reins to a ruined post because there are ruins around here. It's like this was a once much larger structure that in the years has been thrown down, destroyed, but the mansion atop all of it in the hill in the center is still well kept enough. It's not falling apart like some fence posts, some pillars of stone, and other things are.
Okay.
The immediate thought is that, I'm not going to tell you guys what you think.
Yeah, don't tell me what to think, man.
My immediate thought, young man, you need to stop disobeying me right now.
I can't speak for everyone.
Here.
I can't speak for everyone, at least not until the device is completed. But anyway, Laurel, as you run up the little zigzagging path, it's not a mountain. It's just like a little hill.
Yeah.
As this mansion kind of overlooks the surrounding
No
area.
hill can defeat Laurel.
You
so many spanks.
You come up to the archway, because there is a wall around it, around the perimeter. And there's an archway that leads in. There was at one time a portcullis that you don't know what creature could have just pulled it open like tin at some point. Yeah, so there's just these jagged spear-like pieces of portcullis stabbing out into the nothingness as you approach the gate. It's easy enough to just walk through them and not get hit, but it is kind of what happened here?
Somebody knocked way too hard.
Inside, the courtyard is shabby and fallen into disrepair. Vines are creeping over all of the former structures, even the walls of the mansion, but there is a dark spot, just like right in the center between the gate and the door of the mansion. There's just like nothing will grow here. Nothing will settle here. It's just like a dark.
Can I
spot.
get like a general vibe check on that dark spot?
You can, except that you've just been tackled by Dawn.
Ah!
And you are just getting so many swats.
They echo because of the wall.
It's
so
like
sounds like
echoing.
applause.
Yay, Dawn!
What are the rest of you doing?
Applause
Wondering
and
about
squealing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just trailing after them. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen anyway, and the laurel spanks are just a nice bonus.
Dang it.
If I'm being totally honest.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to be sneaking up, Dawn.
And the rest of you are greeted with this scene.
It's called subterfuge. They'll never know what we're here for.
So yeah. What would you
What's
guys like to
the
do?
scene? Sorry, the scene we were greeted with was the laurel scene, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to wiggle off of Dawn's lap.
Give me an acrobatics check.
All right.
I'd like to oppose this.
I'm very squirmy.
Athletics, I believe.
You know how athletic I am.
No, you get to do acrobatics or
Oh.
athletics. Dawn has to do
More athletic.
athletics. God, those words are too
6.
fucking similar.
Oh, God.
0.
Oh no.
So you, so Dawn, if I'm understanding correctly, you had like gone down on one knee to pull Laurel over the other and go to town, right?
Oh no, I was just holding him by the arm and like holding the arm up there and just going whack, whack,
Okay.
whack, 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 and just,
All right. Well, if it had been the way that I thought, you were gonna miss and hit your thigh as you ran.
Like, ow!
Since he pulled away, you miss and hit the stone wall.
Oh no.
And boy, howdy, you hope that's not broken, but wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Laurel's like skipping away, being like, sorry, but you shouldn't do that. Ah.
I shouldn't punish you for being naughty?
No,
Yes! I'm going to punish you.
I'm sorry, but
Laurel, what are you doing?
skipping merrily away from Dawn. Basically.
Come on now.
Skipping for your life.
Kind of torn between haha and like, oh, are you okay?
As you guys do a little circle run around the courtyard, you will eventually hit the dark spot.
I'm gonna give that a wide berth.
Give me an insight roll
Dark
to see if you're
spot.
paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a spot between the wall and the gate with the ruined portcullis.
21.
And the 21.
Mhm.
All right, you're rolling in general,
Crap. Sorry.
but I'll still count it. All right, you are able to stay away, and since Dawn is just chasing you, she'll miss it too. But there is a dark spot between the gate entrance and the mansion entrance, like square in the middle.
Oh.
Where no foliage will grow, nothing, even like dirt seems to want to settle
Well, they
there.
must have poured out some like pool supplies or something there, killed the grass.
It looks, gosh, I'm not sure how to describe it, which is a shame because that's my job.
Does it look like a blood ritual happened there?
You know, that's not a bad. It's not like a circle. It's not like there aren't arcane runes down there, but there are like as if some like unknowable monstrosity had put its feelers down on this.
Ew. Something gross touched it.
Something,
It's like a reverse fairy
something
circle.
with many flexible appendages. Let's say that.
Like
And that doesn't mean that something tentacled touched it. That's just the only way I can think of. There's
Something-
the dark spots are like curving, you know,
yeah.
like almost like a I don't know, a lash or something.
Mhm.
Just like
Okay.
there's a bunch of them.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, keep an eye out for that, I guess.
Don't.
No. If you see anything flexible and lashy, everybody just don't touch it.
I mean, if you say so.
I do say so.
Is anyone going up to the dark spot?
I'm giving it a lot of room.
I would like to tiptoe over to it and lean over it.
Don't.
All right. Your arcane feelers are just going kind of like you got hairs standing up on the back.
Ugh. Yeah, definitely don't want to poke that, y'all.
Yeah. You don't think it's that's not. Give me an Arcana check.
You got it. Is it? Let's see. Arcana. Am I using my eyeballs for this Arcana check, or is this like
This
a
is a
gut feeling?
feeling.
Okay,
This is not eyes. This is a
so
feeling.
I don't get advantage.
Nice.
But I rolled a 20.
20. You think this spot is desecrated. And it
Ugh.
holds an
Like
ancient memory. A hateful memory.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah.
Somebody had a really bad time here, and we should probably not. Play
And if
with
you
it?
were to touch it, you might be gifted with insight.
Oh. Nobody else touch
You
it.
gotta
Let
tell
her-
Sally to touch something twice.
I'm a professional. I don't think
Toucher.
that any of
Tell
The
me you're
other
a
part-
professional toucher.
I'm a professional toucher.
You're the
I don't know if
professional
anybody else. I have the Arcana skills to be able to tell when to touch something.
Not always employed, but like.
I would like to slap a hand down on that and be like, "Tell me your secrets." Do one of those like Full Metal Alchemist
Oh, nice.
slap.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Why you gotta make it wisdom?
Oh dear.
At least it's not a strength one.
You just got rid of a curse.
That's
Oh.
a 6.
Oh no. All right. So as soon as your hand touches, you feel just like a volley of arrows just pierce your body.
Uh-oh.
Ow!
And you take
Here comes a big old scream.
9 points of psychic damage. The rest of you see Sally just like.
Oh no!
But you don't see anything going into her.
Like,
and
I
then
pull
you
her
hear
away from the
scream.
circle.
Gonna get more brain juice coming out again.
The next flash you are shown, you are holding a body in your arms.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you just have the sense that they're dead.
Oh no, that's very sad.
Yeah. And it hurts your soul.
I liked this person. No.
You have no idea who they are. You don't recognize them at all, but it's very painful to hold them in your arms and realize that they're dead.
Well, that's just
And
sad as hell.
The last thing your vision shows you is your perspective going down to like their throat, and then you snap back to reality.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just on the ground shaking. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I think I just saw someone be turned into a vampire.
Huh.
Can I try and convey that to my party as best I can?
This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. I would like to do that. And also be like, don't touch that. I'm just gonna wipe away the blood coming out of my ears and be like, okay, yeah, that was a spot of big, bad, not good stuff happening.
It's a bad.
A non-professional sorcerer should not touch it.
I'm just.
Look, it's called academic research. I needed to know. It is part of my character background that I'm thirsty for knowledge.
Field research.
Literally researching the field, okay?
Why did I get stuck with the impossible job of babysitting?
Because you're the
Because you
best
decided
son.
to play a top.
You were picked for the job because you're the best,
I'm kidding. I
Don.
don't mean to punish you for playing a top. The rest of your party seems intent on it. But not me.
So true.
I should have stuck with being a bunny waitress.
All right, actions. What are you guys doing?
I would like to get back to my feet slowly and knock on the door and just be like, "Excuse me, have you seen a lady with a big old box? Also, maybe put a fence around that."
Your knocks echo hollowly throughout the building. Somber silence following your traumatic vision.
I feel like I would think that the mansion is empty, if not for the fact that it's well maintained, even though the grounds aren't.
Just lean into the door. Is anybody home?
The door is locked.
I can see. Okay, well, if the door's locked, Abby's probably not there.
True.
Maybe we should just keep going. I can see why Night Rose wouldn't want to come hang out here. I would move into a fancy castle if this was my house too.
Super lame and bad, and I don't like that black spot.
You really wouldn't. It has some bad memories tied to it, like some really bad.
Like we're having some time with it.
Have you ever had a bad, like? Think of it this way: something bad, so bad happened there that it literally burnt itself into the ground. That's not good times.
Oh man.
You think your time with Dawn was hard?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
We should leave.
I think that's a great idea. Sorry, Mina. Yeah, you were right. She's not here. Let's keep going.
Mina has refused to get any closer to the.
Yeah, I'm yelling it to her.
We're coming back.
More crows crowing.
Cross going.
More crows just leaving the trees.
And also screams of sorry.
Sorry.
You think one of them went batch?
Okay, now I'm less sorry.
I said I was sorry, but I soon shan't be.
Shan't be.
All right. Anyway, so you guys are leaving Night Rose Manor, solemn edifice, dark against the gray background of the sky.
Can I leave a note in case Abby decides to double back and do Night Rosy shit here? To be like, "Dear Abby, nobody's home. We're still looking for you. Stay safe. Love, Sally and Amaya. Over on Laurel, Dawn, and our new best friend, Mina."
Laurel will add and Edgar.
Oh, and Edgar.
Edgar appreciates this. Have another inspiration point.
Sweet, I'll add it to the pile.
You're just so inspired.
People not as familiar with the rules, you can only have one inspiration point at a time. Or maybe that's a house rule I absorbed from somebody and thought it was the real rules. I don't know.
That's how it is,
That's
though.
how we're playing it.
Yeah. I like this approach of you only get one. I like our dictatorship, military medals approach to inspiration points.
Well, because
They're all
it
meaningless.
incentivizes you to use them. So you
Yeah.
don't stockpile.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
No, for sure. I almost used mine when I rolled so badly on that wisdom save, but I was like, I like to see what happens, and I failed.
Oh, Sally. All right. Back to the carriage you go.
That's what happens when you play as a masochist. You're just like, what would happen if the bad thing happened?
Nina is reading over poetry again. Laurel, if you
She
want
must
to.
want to smooch Night Rose, too.
I'm gonna take a peek.
All right. Give me a stealth check. That'll determine how many lines you get in before she pulls
How come
away
everyone's so
from you.
secretive about their dang poetry? Alright, give me a fucking dice. It doesn't want to work for me ever.
There you go.
Oh, wait, 23. There it went.
20. Jeez. All right.
I'm so stealthy.
Shit. This is long. I'm gonna have to read the whole fucking thing.
Read it. Read it, poem boy.
Now I don't want to. I'm embarrassed.
Read it theatrically,
Aw.
poem boy.
I'll read it for you if you'd rather not, Ashley. Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how much to show you guys.
It's definitely a spooky poem. Is it the Night Rose poetry again?
It's not the same one.
But it is Night
That
Rose poetry.
was- Well, it's similar. It's similar style.
Oh.
You know that it's a similar book to the one Abby had.
Oh man, I didn't know Abby wrote so much about Night Rose.
Abby, do you have a crush on Night Rose?
Abby's not here.
I mean, wait.
Mina.
Mina.
Other Abby.
Nice Abby.
All right, I'll post this so you can read it because you're Laurel. I'll post in general where dice rolls don't go.
I didn't do it recently. I only did it last time.
And there is more, but she closes it before you get any further than this.
I see.
And I'll post it in Ralia from things from the show. So if y'all want to see it on the chat, if anyone's there, I can't actually see right now.
I can.
I'm gonna read it out loud.
If you want to.
No, you.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Read it like Mina.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Through shadow, above world and sky, beyond reach of dread, the pale moon watches from afar as it passes overhead.
It's definitely not musical. It's just how Laurel's imagining it.
What news
Oh, I like
of
this.
the war, oh shining moon, do you bring to me this night? Have you seen Desmond King the fair? Have you shown him your light? I saw him cross the boundless sea over shadows dark and vast. I saw him sail over empty lands, over the dead long past. I saw him stand before the brink, I saw him then no more. The new moon follows after me, and we'll see more of the war. Oh, Desmond King, through all that is, your fury bore you south. But beware what you came to find at the abyss mouth. And then she closes it.
Because Laurel was sitting
Yeah.
next to her.
Because the DM's
Aw.
not reading any more fucking poetry.
Yay!
You
Stop
didn't
it.
just. You
No
deserve
inspiration points for any of you.
Dang it!
You deserve inspiration. That was fun.
You get
I didn't.
DM inspiration.
You read it with actual musical intonation to it too. I thought it was just going to be I'm bad at poetry, so I didn't expect that to actually be good.
I'm bad at poetry too. You
I
said
just-
No, you're not.
Nope. I don't
You're-
believe
We all have the evidence
That
in
was-
front of us that you're not.
That was
So,
nice. That was wonderful.
It was pleasant. So
I
mind
suppose
you.
that's as good a note as any to stop on. So,
That's
ladies and gentlemen,
Stop it.
Honestly, it's actually very theatrical. I just imagine that plays over memories of that horrible
Oh, yeah.
past stuff. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ew.
That was the in-game cutscene before that, and they make you auto-save right after.
Yeah.
please change discs.
Oh, that's how you know things are
I
getting
think your
serious.
disc is dirty.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Patrons of the Guilty Treasure and the other viewers, thank you for joining us. I can't see the chat. I never opened it because
I did.
I had to very quickly get ready. So, anyone who has commented on my, I don't think I want to know. So there,
Lots
perfect.
of people Fred George, Foxboy, Belly Milk, others. Thanks. Max Brooks.
Thank you all for watching. I have to say that I didn't make up the song of that. That is I'm using the cadence someone else from something else, so I'm not like some musical genius out of nowhere.
That's okay. You still went extra. I would have just been like, through the valley of the fire and flames. Like, I'm bad at reading poetry.
I don't think I could even read it without having the right cadence.
English class, Sally.
Anyway,
I definitely have an engineering background.
let's go to our normal outro, and then we'll go to Table T. And I'm gonna go like just somewhere. We'll probably never come back. Go ahead.
Dunk your head in some ice water until you feel better.
Just try to escape me.
I'm not looking forward to listening to this on the pod. Namaya, start us off.
Okay, Namaya is played by me, T. Regan. You can find my games, Bread of the Wild 1, 2, and 3 at t-regan.itch.io.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, play them. They're real fun. And if you're self-isolating, they're a great way to kill a ton of time.
That's a great idea.
There's even, like, it's got, like, branching paths and shit. It's real good.
Oh,
hell yeah. Get in therapy. Oh, sorry.
Hey, I'm Oberon, played by Arkham Insanity, or I could be Arkham Insanity being played by Oberon. You never know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
think about it.
I'm starting to have a theory about that, considering all the problems.
I missed a crucial part. What's going on?
Sorry, Esther was lost in your eyes.
I was lost in your eyes.
I said that I'm Oberon playing Arkham Insanity. It's very possible that Oberon is playing Arkham Insanity instead of Arkham Insanity playing Oberon.
Oh,
you can't ever tell.
I understand.
Yeah. You can find me on Discord, Oberon or Arkham Insanity. And, yeah, just in general, yeah, I think you'll ever find me. I'm hidden. You can't find me. It's a secret.
Can't find me. Just try it.
Just try.
Yeah. I'm Laurel, played by Pastel or Pastel-Hime, depending on which website you know me from. I do the arts, and I post them on all the places. Tumblr, Twitter. Not Tumblr. That was shut down. Twitter. DeviantArt. My Patreon early if you want to give me $1. At AOTK. If there's a place where you post art, I'm probably on it. Cool.
Yay!
Now
Do
it's Sally's turn.
It is. It's me. I'm Sally. I play Sally. I'm very creative at name thinking. I write best-selling spanking erotica under the pen name of Clarion Klein. You can find me on. It is real good. You can find me on Twitter at Spank Me Silly, or you can go on Amazon and search just Clarion Klein or Back to Her Teens. I'm working on a new book right now. That is a sequel to my best-selling age play book, Back to Her Teens. It's got art from everybody who does art in this stream, so it's really exciting. It's almost done. I'm literally in the process of finishing the last chapter, and then it'll be done. And normally I would say, okay, I'm done, but I have like one more little quick announcement. In order to help people who are either in quarantine or just doing social distancing, I'm giving away a bunch of free copies of my different audiobooks right now. So you don't have to. You need an Audible account, but those are free. You don't have to sign up for anything. I would just set the price to free, but I don't get to actually pick the prices. They handle all that for you. But if you go to @SpankMeSilly on Twitter, you can see my tweet where all the info is pinned. I'm going to post the link to the information also in our Twitch chat, and I'm also going to put it in the description under the YouTube video.
All right.
It's really simple. You just click a link, and then you copy-paste a code into there, and you get a free book. These things are first come, first serve, and it takes forever for Audible to tell me when they've been used. So if one doesn't work, just keep trying ones on the list till you find one that works, and then
I got one of each.
Nice. You should get one of each.
I
These
want
look
them.
like I can get more codes. They just only let me generate so many at a time,
I got
which is why there's an uneven amount for various versions of each.
I read Back to Your Teens a couple months ago, and it was a super good read. So
Yay!
My favorite part was when there was a picture of by Ashley in that one.
There's actually a couple of pictures by Ashley in that one. Yeah, Pastel.
I'm being silly.
You are being silly, but you are also correct. So yeah, that is it. Remember, be healthy, everybody, and also if you need something to kill time, there you go.
That's
Enjoy
free
some-
book.
Enjoy some hot stuff.
Speaking of writers, I'm pointing at you, Nikki. You can't tell.
It's Nicomas.
Nicholas.
Nikki, I play Dawn. You can find me at Damn Grinning Cat on Twitter or at Roses of Blue on DeviantArt. And I write stories as well. And I'm working on a new project, even though I haven't published 6 days yet.
You have a what?
I haven't published 6 days yet.
Hell yeah! Keep working on multiple things at the same time.
You
You know,
do
keep
it.
that. Keep
6
those
days,
great.
6 days is done.
Yeah,
I just need to spice it up a bit.
yeah. No, I get it. You got it. All that editing and shit takes forever, and you're like, oh, well, I want to do this.
I hear good things about your new story, by the way.
Yeah, it's good. I did a beta read of it, of the first chapter. It's very
I
exciting.
did an alpha read.
I did a alpha, beta, gamma. I did a gamma.
I flexed the whole time I was reading it.
I'm doing a gamma read.
My testosterone was so fucking high.
I was pumped.
I was just punching soybeans.
Anything else, Nikki?
I think so.
Okay.
Alright.
And that leads to some stupid bitch named
So,
Ashley.
the lady of the evening.
Ashley OTK. I'm Ashley OTK everywhere except Twitter. I'm actual Ashley OTK there, and we will find space on the graphic for YouTube one day for me to also have my Twitter.
Oh, I keep forgetting to add it. I literally can just add it for you. I just feel bad because I keep.
There's nowhere to put it. That's why I haven't brought it up.
I'll just put it somewhere.
All right. Well then, so where's my Twitter handle? Put a little Waldo hat on it. There you go.
Ah.
But yes, I am also. I've finally figured out what I want to write. So I'm gonna write a book too, because y'all are having too much damn fun without me.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys look forward to it. But usually I do the art. In fact, I'm about to post another piece on my Patreon if you want to go there and help me be able to afford the outrageously expensive hand sanitizer. Then
Someone's got to buy it for it. The pills are
Patreon's
expensive.
great. But if you want to just support the show, we have a Patreon for it. If you just want to hang out, we got a Discord. I'm thinking about running another game for people who are stuck in quarantine to not be bored, or getting someone to run a game. It'll be rad.
We're
Anything
gonna make you all
else?
play maids.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe we'll stream that. We should do
Hell
Guilty
yeah.
Treasure gabbing too. That's what I meant to talk to you guys about.
Oh.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like table tea, but we just talk about whatever, which is table tea, but more.
But more and more.
Yeah, basically, if we find a day where that'll work, then we'll just do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're good. I hacked the Patreons. I hacked the Discord. Comment, up, subscribe. It helps us feel good about ourselves. All right.
I was gonna say not be monetized, just to boost
Yeah,
our
I don't
self-esteem.
think we'll ever be monetized on YouTube. Be great. Any YouTube monetization wants to help out, please. I'm dying.
Only one of our videos ended up actually getting age gated so far. So
Oh,
wow.
they should all be like YouTube. This is not content for kids. This is 18 plus. It's okay to put 18 plus on here.
we love fidget
Totally.
spinning.
Yeah. What?
I'm just being
Yeah.
smart aleck.
Those aren't even a thing anymore. Get out of here.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be back for Table Tea to just hang out. We had a subject right at the start to talk about on Table Tea, and I no longer remember what it is.
Banshees.
Maybe Banshees.
Yes,
It was
fancy.
Yeah,
Banshees.
it
Oh.
was.
Hey,
I
man,
wrote it down.
I feel like there was something else, but
I wrote down banshees.
let's take this time to talk about or to think about what else it could be, and then we'll be right back. Love you all.
See
Bye.
you in a bit. Bye.
Say
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bringing up the BRB message.
The Burby.
Yeah, because I like it.
Listen, I made it. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about banshees.
Talk about
All right.
banshees and how banshees is still good.
Stop. BRB.